What'll I do for the moment?
You know, you have a lousy way of sneaking up on people.
Well, I didn't mean to.
What are you doing here?
Well, I saw you. You looked like you needed some help.
That's an understatement.
Well, anything I can do?
Yeah, just leave me alone.
Well, excuse me.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I just don't want to talk to anybody right now.
Fine. I'll go if that's what you really want.
It is.
What is it, a missing husband?
Please.
I'm just gonna help you look for him.
Well, if he wanted to be found, I think he'd be making it a little bit easier.
Did you guys have a fight?
No.
Family problems?
How'd you guess?
Those Quartermains, they're a tough bunch.
Everybody except Monica, she's actually being rather decent about this whole thing.
Monica? Against Edward and Alan? You got it made.
Not today. They're really laying into her.
And the argument was about Grant.
I really don't want to rehash it, if you don't mind.
Look, Celia, if it's that bad, you ought to talk to him. Especially to somebody that has been through it himself.
I just came in at the tail end of Edward and Alan's tirade. Unfortunately, so did Grant. Nothing anyone can do can change that. It happened. It was ugly.
So he took off.
He stormed out before I could stop him.
Can't see that I blame him. The man's got pride.
He's unemployed, with no prospects, and there's a possibility that he might even lose his license to practice medicine. You don't know what that's doing to him.
That's got to be tough on the both of you.
And on top of all that, we have to find another place to live.
Wait a second. The Quartermains threw you out?
No, not yet anyway, but listening to Grant when he left, I'm just sure that we're not going to be staying there 1 minute longer than we have to, which is fine with me, because that place is just an explosion ready to happen. And if we stay there, we're going to be right in the middle of it.
Dr. Perez, report your epidemiology. Dr. Perez, report
Wrong
your
morning.
epidemiology.
The worst. I haven't sat down since I got here, and the way it looks, I'm not going to until I get home.
You between patients?
I have a 2-minute break. Talk fast.
Okay, you want some tea?
No, sweetheart, I am simply not going to be able to get out of here in time to see Luke.
That bad?
It's terrible. I've got a whole load and a half of people up there, and I can't just drop everything to go see him.
I know. I just wish he'd given us a little more notice.
Yeah, well, what about you? Can you go?
I got Cunningham. He can take my afternoon appointments.
That's good. That's good. Because even if I could get out of here in time, I have 3 people coming in shortly after lunch, and there's no guarantee that I get back in time.
Excuse me for interrupting,
What?
but I just couldn't help overhearing. What about asking Alan to cover for you?
It's his day off.
Yeah, I know, but he might not mind filling in. Why don't you give him a call?
Well,
I think it's a good try. I mean, he must owe you some favors of some
well,
kind,
he
right?
does, but his day off. I don't know. I hope he doesn't mind my calling on such short notice.
Holly, thank you for staying for me until DL gets here.
My goodness, Ruby, you make it sound like I'm under guard.
Oh, we're just pampering you a little. You'd better enjoy it. You're not going to have this treatment for long.
I've already put you out enough already.
Don't be silly. I love it. I wish I could stay, but I'm really due back at the hospital.
Go on, we'll be fine. Holly, why don't you stay for lunch? Brock is bringing some food back, and I'm sure there will be plenty.
Oh, I'd like to, but I'm having lunch with Robert at home. It's going to have to be a quick one, though. He's meeting Luke later on this afternoon.
Robert's meeting with Luke?
Yes, 2. Why?
I just wondered about it.
Oh, Luke probably has a lot of business to discuss with his police commissioner.
But you'd think they'd want to do it at the office, wouldn't you? For some reason, Luke wants Robert to go over to the mansion.
Well, Luke usually has his reasons. Look, I've got to get going. 2 of you have a lovely lunch. See you later, and you take care.
Bye, Ruth.
Bye, dear.
She looks a bit tired.
She is. She's had a very rough schedule. I don't know what I would have done without her.
Oh, hi, ladies. Ladies,
Hi.
please keep your seat and carry on. You keeping Bobbie company?
I just stopped by to visit.
Ah, I'm glad. I bet you are, too, huh?
Yes.
Huh? How we doing?
Better now that Holly's here.
Well, that's swell.
Well, I just stopped by for a little chat.
Good.
I'm very grateful.
I wish I could do more.
Well, listen, Holly, would you like to stay for lunch? I mean, I have absolutely no idea what is in this unassuming brown paper bag, but it smells delicious.
No, I already asked her.
No.
Really, thank you, and I better get going right now.
Okay, I'll see you around.
If you need anything, you
call.
just let me know anytime. Just want to talk.
Well,
Okay.
thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. I brought you something.
Oh, what?
See for yourself.
Okay, look, you got a problem, right?
Several.
Well, I think I can help with at least one.
You how?
Yeah, I got an idea.
No. I don't need any more ideas. Monica had one of those this morning. That's what started the argument. No, thanks. Grant and I can't afford anyone else's ideas.
Well, wait, don't you at least want to hear about it?
No, I'd rather find Grant.
Listen to me, okay? What I gotta say is gonna be good for everybody. Not only you and Grant, but also the Quartermains.
Impossible.
How do you know until you hear my plan?
Because no idea can satisfy everyone.
Say so.
Think yours can? What's your idea?
Look, forget it. You're not interested.
I'm curious.
Celia, you've got all the answers. I don't want to bore you.
Jimmy Lee! Come on.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, listen. I move out of the gatehouse.
So?
So you and Grant move in. Now, what that's gonna do is this. It's gonna put you away from the Quartermains, put a roof over your head, and take you off the firing line. Now, can you find anything wrong with that plan?
Not one. I think it's a marvelous idea.
Uh-huh. Not bad for the spur-of-the-moment idea, huh?
You'd do that for us?
I said I would.
Thanks.
Well, you leave everything to me. I'll take care of everything. Come on.
I can't wait to tell Grant. I just hope he blows off the steam.
It's beautiful.
I thought it might come in handy.
Thank you.
All it needs is the right picture, and I have something very special in mind.
What?
Our wedding photo. When do you suppose we can take it? You know, if there's something I can't stand, it's an empty frame. It makes me nervous, so we better fill this up very soon.
Brock, why don't we just put another picture in it?
Another picture? How could you say something like that? Now, this frame is reserved for a very special picture. The smiling bride and groom. Or, how about a shot of you stuffing cake into my face? You see, I can be a fool for love.
I don't know, Brock.
Oh, come on. Now, listen to me. Everything that's happened, nothing has changed. You know that, don't you? I still love you very, very much.
I know.
And you still love me, at least last time I looked, you did.
You know I do.
So let's follow nature's course. Boy loves the girl loves the boy, they get married. Huh, it's in the book. Check it out, check it out.
I can't seem to do anything by the book.
What are you talking about?
I feel like such a failure, Brock. I wanted our baby so badly.
Oh, sweetheart, I know you did. I know.
And you know, it's funny because I thought the hard part was going to be talking you into it.
Oh, no, I'm a softie. At least when it comes to you, I am.
I know. You've been so supportive, and you gave me everything that I could have needed, and I let you down.
Oh, no. You did nothing of the kind.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I am sorry for what you had to go through. But you couldn't let me down. You just couldn't.
You know what's really ironic?
What?
Practically anybody can have a baby. Women who don't want them have them all the time, and I want one so bad, and I can't have one.
You can't have one at this time. But listen to me. Now, what does someone do when they fall off a horse? They get up and they climb on that horse and they ride again. That's the only way. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to try again. And before you know it, we're going to have our baby. What's the matter?
Nothing.
You don't want to try again?
Why don't we concentrate on the daughter you already have?
Wait a minute. What does this have anything to do with Terry?
Well, because one child can be a lot to handle.
Oh, she's not a child, I'll tell you that.
Perhaps not, but she needs you very much, and I think that she deserves our time.
Now, listen to me. Bobbie, the greatest gift that you can give me besides your love is the chance to be a father a second time. Now, it's no secret that I messed up the first time around very badly.
That's not true.
No, it is true. I mean, the living proof is Terry. She's a very selfish, she's a very headstrong, self-indulgent girl, and I'm not very proud of that. I love her. She's my daughter, but she's very difficult, and I'm to blame.
No, you're not. At least not by yourself, you're not.
Well, look, we can argue about this, and it's neither here nor there. The important thing is that there's no chance, really, for a lasting relationship or an immediate relationship between Terry and us.
But maybe there is.
No, look, Bobbie, we have to start afresh. Right now. Now, look, I know I resisted your pregnancy. It was because I was afraid. I don't know, I was afraid to be a bad father for a second time around. But now, knowing that you are going to be the mother, I know that we can have a child that we can be proud of.
Celia, I'm sorry about this morning. I never should have blown up like that.
It's all right.
No, it's not all right. We've got enough problems without my flying off the handle at the slightest provocation.
You call that slight? Anyway, it doesn't matter at all. What's happened is history. I've got something to...
You're right. It's history. It's over. It's done with, and it will not happen again.
I know.
Celia, I am going to get a job somehow. I don't care what it is. I'll get any kind of a job just to get us out from under the Quartermain thumb.
You won't have to.
Celia, I'm not going to put you through this again.
No, Grant, I have something to say.
All right.
We don't have to stay here any longer. We have a way out.
Well, please tell me about it.
We've been given a wonderful place to live.
Where?
The Gatehouse.
Wait a second, I don't understand.
Jimmy Lee's offered to move out so we can move in. Isn't that nice of him?
No.
What?
No, Celia, I'll be damned if I'll live in the Gatehouse.
But, Grant, we really cannot...
No, I will not accept favors from Jimmy Lee Holt.
We don't have much choice.
Celia, that's all we've got is choice. Don't you understand? See, I've lost my job, my reputation, everything. The only thing I have got left is self-respect, and they will never take that away from me.
Looks like they're going to make it. Not a minute too soon.
Hey, you all set?
Close enough.
You guys better hurry. You don't want to keep the mayor waiting.
Well done, lady. Well done.
There's luck, or else it's a day for miracles.
For a while, I thought you weren't going to be able to make it.
I thought they'd have me chained to the desk there until tonight.
Well, Luke should be very appreciative.
We better, boy.
Well, shall we find out what he wants?
Let's go. One does not keep the mayor waiting.
Waiting? I don't want to wait myself any longer. Find out what he's got.
That was quick.
Would I get going?
Robert, you've got ages. You're not even expected at Luke's until 2.
Well, I thought that I'd go by headquarters and finish some unfinished business with Ramsey. Yeah.
Well, you have unfinished business here, you know.
What?
Your lunch.
It was delicious. I'll have it for dinner.
Don't be too sure of that. Luke's probably going to ask you to eat at the mansion.
Oh? You think that, you may try to fatten me up. Then at an unsuspecting moment, he's going to slug me with a departmental budget cut. I wish I knew what he was up to.
Don't speculate. There's no point. It's not getting you anywhere.
Yeah, neither is watching the clock, and less even talking to Ramsey.
Well, then, sit down, and I'll speculate with you. I'm very good at it, you know.
Huh? You think you might have an idea or two? To share with Robert?
Well, I have some feelings.
Me too.
Yours good or bad?
Strange.
I don't know. Something is going on. Something very much out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it's not your basic mayoral fireside chat, is it?
No, but what is it?
Look, let's look at the facts. I mean, he hasn't been in his office for a couple of days. He insists I come to the mayor's mansion. When I ask for some information, he won't even give me a clue.
Well, it's obviously something that can't be pinpointed on the phone, but what's that got to do with him staying at the mansion?
You got me.
Huh. Fat lot of good I was.
Well, maybe I'll go and talk to the computer until I leave.
It's not plugged into Luke's head, you know.
I know, but at least when I push the buttons, it tells me whatever it knows.
Your silence makes me believe that your plans are very complicated. Would it help to share them?
Soon enough.
Why not test them on me now, at our leisure?
Because, Yanni, my plan is not complicated. It's one very simple plan, but it's all I need.
When will you set it into motion?
I already have.
And it must have eluded me. I gave you but 3 addresses.
That's all I needed.
Not even a hint for this old man? Stavros, can't you tell me? I see.
You know, Yanni, these grapes are very sweet. But they're not so sweet as my revenge. That is a fruit I will savor for the rest of my life.
There's some bickering going on as to who's in charge of what with the orbiting space shuttle. A report this evening on Live at 5 here on 13.